A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. We're here today for our third broadcast of the season. Both of these teams ready to add a victory to their record as the Bengals square off against the Dolphins. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Johnson is just about ready to kick this one away.
Buckley back to return.
This one is handled by Buckley. Buckley has a nice return, taking it back to the 31. Should be very interesting to see how this one turns out with two great quarterbacks.
Yeah, the thing I like about both of these guys is that they have a lot of poise. You never see either of these guys with happy feet, nor do they try and force a pass that they should. This one should be a lot of fun.
Number 33, the lone back. With the pass. Pass rolls incomplete. Clark was his intended target.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Get it up! Get it started!
Out of the gun. Drops back with the throw. It's a screen. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
On defense, on a screen play, the outside has to come up and hold the play up, and the backside has to get a rush and pressure. And that was a perfect execution.
Third and 11. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Make him dump it on! Turn it up now!
The Bengals come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Looking for the long completion. And he can't hang on.
It's the old adage, speed kills, and so does dropping the ball.
Number 17 comes into the game for the punt. Pickens is back to receive this kick. From the 25-yard line.
45-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. The Bengals will start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
We coming to wreck. Watch a man. Say it. It's on. Everything you got.
On the ground. Great fake with the pass. Gets his hand on it.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here I go. Where we go, baby?
Blake scans the defense from the gun. With the throw. And the catch is made. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defenders.
To carry it, nice play fake. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 48-yard line.
Come on. Stay soft, man.
The Dolphins with a four-man front. Number 89 comes in motion.
Let's go now.
Tucks it away. They're going to spot this one at the 48. So that tackle was his third.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
We gotta believe it. It's our game.
Carter, the lone back. Blake with a man in motion.
Watch this.
With the counterplay. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
50-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Keep moving.
The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. Scott in motion. Hand it off to the back. Fakes the handoff. With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. Buckley lines up deep for the punt return. He signals for a fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we come. Go low. Go low.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. With the carry, Copeland is there for the tackle at the 22.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 8.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey. We're coming to wreck.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Baby, come on. Check it. Turn it out now.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 33.
Number
Still
33
second
moved
down.
a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
It's now second and long after the penalty. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Third and 13. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Come on.
Marino back in the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 41 is there for the tackle at the 50. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here I go. Go back. Let's run, man.
Cincinnati lines up in a 4-3. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Myers comes up to make the play. At the 33, Marino done that one in there for a big gain and a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy's something special. He can put so much velocity in the ball that the defense doesn't have any time to react to the throw.
Watch each other back. Let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Number 33, the lone setback. Handed off. Myers is there for the tackle at the 24.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Watch your eyes. Let's quarterback scramble.
Nickelback in this time. Looking to run it here. Jones pulls him down behind the line.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense can be very effective strategy.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 23 to convert. The Bengals with a four-man front on the ground. Nice play fake. With the pass, Ambrose is there on the stop.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
We're talking about winning. I can do it, man. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 11. He records his third tackle of the game. Gain of 6 on the play. 11 yards to the end zone.
On the 11-yard line.
Let's go. We like to crack the rules. Play football.
Marino starts out of the shotgun. Drops back with the throw. Drops the interception.
And as a defender, you don't get too many opportunities like that. And when you're able to get two hands on it in your end zone, you're in the perfect position. Heck, you have to make that interception.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, baby.
From the gun.
Here we go.
Looking for room. Play action. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
They need 5 yards for a
Ball on the
touchdown.
5-yard line.
One back. Blue down, blue down.
On the ground. And he's in for the score. Through the middle he goes, and he goes in untouched. Nedley comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Number 33 was their workhorse on that long scoring drive, John.
Yep, his wheels need a good rest after that.
Nedley in to kick this one off.
Number 81, back deep to return.
He got all of that one. This one is fielded by Pickens.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Miami lines up in a 4-3. In this direction, Gardner stops him for negative yardage. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-0. Dolphins. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. 2nd and long.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Get it up. Watch in.
The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. Blake sends a man in motion.
Here it goes.
With the pass, almost picked off. Scott was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 12. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Oh, yo, dude. They soft, man. Come on.
Blake starts out of the shotgun. He gets the carry. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, and it's caught.
Watch this. He stands them up, and he puts them right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Excellent kick. Deep and very high. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package. Deep throw. He's there for the catch. Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Miami.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
Nedney is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
From the 7-yard line.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Captain, you can't stop me.
The Dolphins line up in a 4-3. McGee, the motion man. With the counterplay. Bowens is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. Carter runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
We're talking about winning. You gotta have it, D.
Blake back in the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. They ain't got nothing. Ain't no thing.
Carter, the lone back, gets the call. Pressure. Fires this one deep. He's there for the catch. Buckley is there for the tackle at the 29. Pickens did exactly what he had to do to beat the zone.
Yeah, I think the defense just lost sight of him. And when that happened, he got deep down the field and made the play.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
Let's go now. Be careful.
On the call. Nice play fake. Throws it. It's broken up. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
One more, fella. There we go.
The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. Closing in, moves away from the sack. This pass is incomplete.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
We need a rush. Let's turn it up, D. Say it. Back it up, baby.
Throwing. It's a screen. Sheds the tackle. Armstrong is there on the stop at the 22. Scott can't find a way to advance it to the first down marker. Telford comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. Through the uprights is good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Johnson comes in to kick off.
Buckley back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by Buckley. Miami already leading in this one, sends their offensive unit back onto the field. First and 10.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hold the look.
Cincinnati using 3 linebackers. Looking to run it here. Wilkinson is there on the stop at the 28. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Let's go. Watch your man. Bring it up. Bring it
Only
up.
one man back. Number 86, the man in motion.
All right, now.
And with a counterplay, Johnson comes up to make the play. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Come on! Danny!
Marino out of the gun.
Here we go.
Trying something to the left. He's there for the catch. McDuffie brought it in just before he fell out of bounds. Good catch for a first down.
You talk about coordination. That is not an easy thing to do.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The player was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Incomplete pass.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
They'll take over at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep it up.
Ace.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go.
Miami goes with a 4-man front, dropping back to pass on first down. Right on target to the wide receiver. Tillman didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Pickens was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
Big third down now. They'll probably get the ball to their go-to guy and give him a chance to make a play.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Keep moving. Watch out.
Out of the gun. Blake sends a man in motion. Gets rid of it. Incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 24-yard line.
46-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
You gotta have it, D.
Marino from the shotgun. Number 87 moves in motion. Going to the air on first down. With the throw, picked off. It's intercepted. Runs through the tackle. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 31.
Come on.
Carter, the lone back.
You can't stop.
Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. Beautiful interception by Buckley.
Yeah, he was back there watching the quarterback the whole way, and he just beat the receiver to the ball.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
Here coming the red. Deuce. Hey. He's back. All right, let's go.
Looking for the long completion. He goes up and grabs it. Marino made an outstanding read and delivered that ball right on the money.
Coming into this one, we knew we were going to see a lot of big plays like that. When you've got two of the best going head-to-head, you got to be ready for some fireworks.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Temple. All on us, y'all.
The Dolphins call a timeout.
Timeout.
They have
called by
2
the
timeouts remaining. Just over a minute still to go.
29-yard line.
Watch out. No, one. Go, dude. On the 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Crosses it right. They're going to spot this one at the 25-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game.
4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. He's back.
The Bengals come out in a dime package. With the throw, Myers comes up to make the play. At the 12. That completion will give him 200 yards passing. So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
12-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Gets rid of it. Barnett was his intended target.
Barnett, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Play football.
Marino out of the gun, looking for room. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass, he can't stay inbound.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Third and
Duffy
10.
was the intended receiver on that play.
It's all about teamwork. It's too much for one.
Marino starts out of the shotgun. Number 87, the man in motion. Pressure coming, firing a ball into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The point after is good. John, they're starting to run away with this one, and they are clearly the far superior team.
Yeah, and the last drive tells me that the defense is in for a long day if they keep playing like this. They need to find a way to at least slow them down.
Nedney will be kicking off. Squib kick here. This one is taken by Pickens. The Bengals need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 22-yard line. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Back in the gun. All right, now. Let's go, D. Let's
Blake
go.
from the shotgun. Going to the air on first down. Going deep. And he fails to hang on to that one.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Solo.
McGee comes in motion.
I can do it, baby.
Under pressure, he won't get away.
And in those situations where the rush is coming fast, you got to make a quick decision. Do I throw it away, try and hit my guy, or concede to the pressure?
They're looking now at third and long after the sack. Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go.
Going into halftime, the score is 21-3. Dolphins.
21, Cincinnati, 3.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Nedney
Miami
is
will be
back
kicking
and
off
ready to
start
put this
the
one
second half.
in the air.
Number 81, back to return.
From the 5. The Bengals face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 31.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go, boys!
The Dolphins line up in a 4-3. McGee comes in motion. Gets the pass off. Interception. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. The defender with room to run. He dives. Touchdown.
Look at this one. He makes a great play in the ball, and he gets himself in perfect position to come away with the interception.
The extra point attempt is good.
The coach has to make sure his defense doesn't get too confident after that touchdown. Sometimes after a defensive score, they'll come back out and let the offense go right down the field and take the momentum back.
Nedney in to kick this one off.
Number 81, back deep to return.
From the 5. The defense picked off a pass there last time out and returned it for 6 points. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Lucky.
Only one man back.
Take it out, baby. Let's go.
Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Perry had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Check it. On the 10.
The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. Doesn't get much behind it. Pickens was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Number 81, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Stay focused, DB. Not today. Turn it up, man.
Miami comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. They'll spot this one at the 36-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. No, one.
Miami goes with a 4-man front on the carry. Brown is there for the tackle at the 45.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
It's second down and 1 to go.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
We turning it up. Let's go, D.
Blake back in the shotgun. Throws it. Broken up. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Third and 1. Ball on the 45-yard line.
We're talking about win. Give up nothing. Watch the snap down.
The Dolphins line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Atkins is there on the stop. Everything they do works on third down.
Yeah, no matter what down it is, when you keep moving the chains and you keep the defense out in the field, you're having a productive drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go, boys. All day, baby. Come on.
McGee goes in motion. Throwing. He finds his man.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
It's a blitz. Pressure. Huge hit.
And here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
It's now third and long after the set.
On the 48-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. They worry about us coming.
Blake will work out of the shotgun. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. Good tackle by the cornerback, stopping him from getting a first down.
On the play.
Johnson is trying to pin them close to their goal line. And so the punt goes out of bounds. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 13-yard line.
You gotta have it deep. Regular. Do something.
Cincinnati lines up in a 4-3. Number 87 goes in motion.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Gets rid of it. And he's ridden out at the 41.
The coach asks a lot of this guy, and he certainly performed out there today.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3.
Will. So we gonna take it.
He'll pass on first down. With the pass. And he can't hang on.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Regular. Let's turn it up, D.
Only one man back. Hand it off to the back. Collins comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of a handful. Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Jumps up. He has it. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
One back. All on us, y'all. Keep moving.
Cincinnati lines up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. Setting up play action with the pass. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 39. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. So low. Let's go, boys.
Number 33, the lone setback.
Ain't no fence.
Hand it off to the back. Johnson is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. Number 33 kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 31-yard line.
All right, here we go. Keep it back. Hey, let's
The
go.
Bengals line up in a 4-3. Looks to the end zone. Almost innocent. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
One back.
The Bengals with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Kovar makes the stop before the first down is reached. 4th down upcoming as they opt to run the ball to keep the clock moving.
And that's a smart call. The last thing you want to do in this kind of situation is to force some kind of throw that will give them the ball back. Keeping the clock moving was their best option there.
Neds is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And the kick sails wide.
No good.
After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 36-yard line.
You turning it up. Here we come. You gotta have it, D.
Handed off to the back. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Quick shoot. Let's go, man.
Carter, the lone setback. Blake sends a man in motion.
Get some slack going. Deuce it. Second.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Dolphins ahead of the Bengals 28-3. The Bengals, who are just about dead in this one, have the ball as we start the final quarter.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Clear. Let's go.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Oliver comes up to make the play at midfield.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's go. Danny.
Going to the left. Terry is there on the stop at the 49-yard line.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside, around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Keep moving. Yeah, you see me. Play football.
Miami comes out in their nickel package. Blake sends a man in motion. Drops back, closing in, throwing. He hits his receiver. Buckley comes up to make the play at the 29.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Stay at home. I can do it, baby. Watch a man. It's showtime, baby. There we go.
Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. The 10. Touchdown, Bengals.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. The Bengals still find themselves in a very deep hole.
They're going to need a lot of luck to even have a chance at coming back in this one.
They don't have time to kick it away and go on defense, so they're going for the onside kick. The onside kick is off. Runs through the tackle. Miami recovers. Loose ball. The Bengals scoop up the fumble. Close call that time. They're able to jump back on the ball. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. I thought he might challenge this one. Sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
You bet. They just went from a bad play to a good one. And that does a lot for your team. Now let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Number 33, the lone setback.
Here we go. They soft, man. Go it.
Plenty of time. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Tovar is there on the stop at the 30.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
10-yard gain that time. Second down and short.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Safety right, so we're going to take it.
The Bengals come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Throws it. And he dropped it.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and inches. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hard count, fellas. Stay tight, tight.
Number 33 lines up behind his fullback in the I. A little misdirection. The 20, sharp stick. Langford is there on the stop at the 13. They pick up 16 yards. Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
So low, so low. Let's go. Lucky. Get it started.
Cincinnati lines up in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. Kovar hammers it at the 13-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Come on. We're talking about green.
Uses the pump. Goes to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. And it will be an interference call on that play. The only question was it the defender or the receiver.
Number 58, first
Kovar
down.
interferes with the receiver.
I think the defender was beaten there. He just decided to grab hold of the receiver.
So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Here we go, baby.
Lobs one into the end zone. Drops the interception. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
The one person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
It's second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. One of us will make a play.
They line up in the I formation.
Don't stop that motor. Watch out.
Can he get there? Is there on the stop at the 2. He came with a run blitz and bottled them up.
You'll see him do that kind of thing a lot. As a quarterback, you want to make your pre-snap read. If you see him walking guys up to the line, you should audible to some kind of slant or quick out to take advantage.
That's it, baby.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Rolls right. This one falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. The kick sails through. It's good. That kick gives them a full 3-touchdown advantage. Madden is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 81, back to the
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by Pickens.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Number 81 on the return.
Two-minute warning
will
coming
start
up.
the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Watch him.
Out of the shotgun. Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. This one will be spotted at the 45. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
We turning it up.
Throwing. And he hits his target. Atkins comes up to make the play. Tillman makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Safety right. It's on. Let's go.
Miami lines up in a 4-3. Stepping up, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. He'll go no huddle here.
Let's go, boys.
He tucks it away. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete, and they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
43-yard line.
There's a slot going. Get it up.
Blake back in the shotgun.
It's on. Let's go now.
Hands it off. Setting up play action on the run. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33.
Go make a play. Play hard and fast, baby. Watch the play. I can do it, baby. Yeah, let's go, baby. All right, here we go. Solid 29, solid 29.
Dropping back. Uses the pump. Gets the pass off. Davis brings him down before he can reach the marker. They're going to go with a no huddle.
9-yard gain on the play.
Don't be alone.
Gives the ball off. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. And it's caught. The 20. They'll spot this one at the 12-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. And they hurry up to the line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We like to pack.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Stepping up with the pass. He hits his receiver. Brown comes up to make the play. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, watch the screen.
Throws one up in the end zone. For a touchdown, Bengals. Blake has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. Pelfrey comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Bengals have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
The onside kick is really their only option here as they look for a good bounce. Onside kick. Miami recovers the onside kick. The Dolphins will start the drive from the 38.
I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
So we gonna take it. On the 10.
Receives the handoff. Number 41 comes up to make the play at the 33. Picked up about 6 yards that time.
6 on the play.
It's second down and 5 to go.
On the 33-yard line.
Keep moving. Ain't no thing. One back. One more.
Hand it off to the fullback. Play action. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Turn it up, man. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Marino with a man in motion.
From the start. From the start.
This one is handed off. Copeland stops him short of the marker. Good tackle by the defensive end who sliced his way through and stopped him a yard or 2 shy of the first. Ned and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. It's good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
from the 7. The Bengals have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 23. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Blake sends a man in motion.
All day, baby, come on. There we go, baby, rock and roll.
Rolling. Incomplete pass. An errant pass
Hill,
that time.
the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Check it out, baby. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Looking left for the long pass. He went up there and he got it. Brown is there for the tackle at the 42. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here.
Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Watch the play. They ain't got nothing. Look over the road.
He'll stop the clock with a spike.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Come on. Watch each other back.
The Dolphins come out on a nickel package. McGee comes in motion. Dropping back.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the catch. Perry is there on the stop at the 17-yard line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Not the game.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Throws it. Atkins is there for the tackle at the 8. They want to hurry it up here.
Gain on the play.
Let's run, man. Here I come.
Throws one up in the end zone. Almost picked off. The final score is Miami 34, Cincinnati 17.
34. The Bengals 17.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.